I'm absolutely, indescribably, unbelievably, incredulously pissed. Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Chanel. Yesterday was insane. So insane that I felt the need to wake up early before work to record this. Blake Lively has doxed Justin Baldoni and Jamie Heath, putting them and their families in immediate danger. Blake Lively's attorneys uploaded fully unredacted depositions of Jamie Heath and Justin Baldoni. In these documents were personal addresses, phone numbers of both Justin Baldoni and Jamie Heath, who both have families, have young children at home, and it is absolutely unbelievable to me that this would be an accident. And this is not the first time that Blake Lively's team has been warned about doxing. Judge Lyman, who is the judge overseeing this case, previously issued a warning to Lively's team in August of 2025, warning them that the doxing must stop. And this came after Perez Hilton was doxed in some unredacted filings by Lively's team. The court had to remind Blake Lively's team of attorneys, seasoned attorneys, mind you, from a prestigious law firm, that they must redact any personal identifying information before filing it for the public to access. It's really hard for me to believe that this was done by accident. Editing Goosey Lou here, and I just felt the need to cut in and make sure it's known that I do not like Perez Hilton. He has arguably done much worse than what has happened to him in this case. Perez Hilton is known for being extremely problematic for over 20 years at this point, harassing celebrities, doxing them, overall just being a degenerate human being. So yes, Perez Hilton should not have been pulled into this case the way that Blake Lively's team did. And it's also not lost on me the irony of Perez Hilton being doxed, considering all of the degenerate behavior he engaged in the past and frankly continues to engage in. But yes, let it be known, I don't like Perez Hilton. I'm not claiming that I support him in any way or any of his horrible behavior. So I just wanted to make that clear before we move on. So for this filing to go through multiple people and no one thought to make sure that the information was redacted or no one saw that personal identifying information was included in the filing before uploading for public access, how is that even possible? At these attorneys' caliber, how is that possible? Either this was gross negligence and these lawyers are completely incompetent and honestly shouldn't even be in charge of a case as contentious as this if they can't even do the basics right, or they did this maliciously and intentionally to put Justin Baldoni, Jamie Heath, and their families in danger. And disclaimer, I am not a lawyer. I have no legal background. I'm just a layman. But as a layman, this feels unbelievable to me that they would be so incompetent that they couldn't even redact personal information before filing it. And I'm questioning, how is this not a violation of the judicial system? This case is a federal case, mind you, being overseen by a federal judge. And with this case being as important as it is in terms of it being a federal case, and also it being a very public case that a lot of people are following, Blake Lively's attorneys are either complete idiots and shouldn't even be lawyers in the first place. And to be honest, based on the way that they deposed Jamie and Justin, in my opinion, they shouldn't be lawyers at all. But they're either complete idiots or they are extremely sinister and malicious. And either way, what they have done in the eyes of the public is unforgivable. And while yes, they took back those filings and redacted that personal identifying information, what's done is done. Once that file was uploaded to a public database, anyone could have downloaded it. And regardless if that unredacted filing was removed from public access and re-uploaded with the personal identifying information redacted, anyone who downloaded it will have that file and they could upload it somewhere for nefarious purposes. And believe you me, there are a lot of weirdos out there, weirdos like Reynolds, who are very scary and could do something harmful to both Baldoni and Heath's own person as well as their families. I know that by talking about this, I am bringing attention to this matter, and I went back and forth about if I should even post anything at all. But since that information is publicly redacted now, I feel like it's okay to post this. And I also feel like it's really important to post this because the public should know how incompetent and malicious Lively's attorneys are. And I think that this furthers the case that Lively and Reynolds are only doing this to spite Justin and to ruin his career. And to me, that's borderline, if not fully, sociopathic. But yeah, the more that I was reading up on this gross negligence, the more my blood started boiling. I usually don't get passionate about celebrity things like this, contrary to my videos. But honestly, I really felt like this physical, visceral disgust seeing how dirty these attorneys are being, especially because yesterday I read Justin and Blake's full redacted depositions, and Blake's is a nothing burger because pretty much everything is sealed, but Justin's, I have a lot of thoughts on that you will be hearing from me soon. I didn't know I could get so passionately angry about this type of topic, but specifically with it being a federal case, seeing how many powerful people have been weaponizing the court system for so long to take advantage of the little man. I'm over it. I can't do it anymore. We need to call out that behavior. It's unacceptable. Alrighty, well, that's all that I have for you all today. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments. Are you just as angry as I am? I'm seriously, genuinely in shock that this firm that is supposed to be so prestigious and have some of the best lawyers is able to do something so egregiously violating and negligent and is weaponizing the court system to their advantage. And based on all of the depositions from both Justin and Jamie, I have lots of thoughts on these lawyers and how incompetent and malicious they are. And I believe that they really don't think that Blake even has a case, which is why they're picking at anything that they can in order to win. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'd love to hear all of y'all's thoughts. Are y'all as angry as I am? Are you shaking with anger like I am? Am I being too parasocial? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all in the next one.